All right, hey, all you action figure fans, it's me, Justin, the Action Figure Minute. And today we are checking out a Super7 Ultimates TMNT Triceraton. And Triceraton, he was one of my favorites from when I was a kid. That big, bright orange dino. I loved him. And you're getting the slow reveal right here because of the Super7 suction coming off the slip cover. Gonna go ahead and set that aside, recycle that for later. But just like my childhood, Super7 Triceraton here in the package. Big figure. Can't wait to open them up. Add them to my shelf of all my other Super7 Ultimates. We've got a bio on the back here. So we'll do a quick bio reading, cold bio reading. Triceraton, the hard-headed horned hoodlum. That's some alliteration for you. Triceraton is a simple beast who wants nothing more than to eat rats and destroy turtles. Ever since our three-fingered green guys visited his homeworld in Dimension X, Triceraton hasn't gotten his beauty sleep, and boy oh boy does it show. This ugly, cold-blooded creature uses the full capacity of his walnut-sized brain to seek out and destroy all turtles. And Triceraton would rather shoot first, since he can ask intelligent questions later. His laser phaser and neutron neutralizer come in handy while chasing the turtles from the sewer to the streets. Triceraton! So, let's go ahead and get this guy on the shelf. And for those of you that are new to the channel, my name's Justin. Thanks for checking out the video. While I'm opening this, because I am an opener, I open up everything, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it as we're growing the channel. We just recently got over 1,000 subscribers, so heck yeah, you're all great. I appreciate you. And let's get this Triceraton open. He comes with a lot. These are Ultimates, as Super7 would say. And how is Super7 these days? Pretty quiet. Doesn't seem like there's a lot getting announced, released. Kind of worried what's happening with Super7 going forward. Just a little too quiet. Anyway, so first thing I'm grabbing out, so I've got a full accessory tray here, and I got one thing falling out because I started digging into it. I was so excited. So we've got what looks like a rebreather mask that you could put on Triceraton here. It looks like this hooks onto his belt. And we've got this mask that'll go over and behind his head. We've got a rat for him to eat, as per his bio reading. We've got some, let's see, it looks like on this side of the packaging, we've got right and left hands. Well, I just already started taking it out. So the first set of action figure hands that we get are horizontally hinged, grasping, grappling hands. So expressive open hands. All right, then we've got, pushing them out, throw that aside. We've got fists so we could throw down, smack up some turtles, and horizontally hinged. All right, moving those accessories to the side. We've got what appears to be a wrist computer. Looks like this goes onto a wrist. See little pegs for it to pop in to secure itself. All right, then we've got his gun. What do they call it? His photon phaser. Really nice blue metallic, light blue metallic on this photon phaser in silver. Then we have another blaster maybe, I'm not certain. I'll have to figure it out. Same color scheme, light blue metallic, silver metallic as well. Two colors. Then we have two grenades. And it doesn't look like they hook onto anything, so maybe they plug into his belt somewhere because they don't have a hook for the grenade like a lot of Turtles figures do or other action figures. And then we've got this green, try not to break it, green vibro sword that looks like, again, so it's a green translucent piece of plastic blade. And it looks like this goes over his wrist, so it's kind of a, I don't know, laser blade shooting out of his wrist attachment here. All right, last but not least, let's get Triceraton out of this package. Go ahead and get this twisty tie off. And that looks like that's the only thing that's holding him in there. Little action figure ASMR real quick, and he's free. So first thing that you have to say about Triceraton is he's beefy, he's big, and he's orange. And I love the orange. It looks great. He's going to look so different compared to everybody else on my TMNT shelf. And he looks like he's as big as Bebop and Rocksteady. So if you have those guys, because how could you have Super 7 TMNT Ultimates and not have Bebop and Rocksteady? But he is big, he's chunky. And by the way, Bebop, especially Bebop, is a phenomenal figure. So let's go over articulation. Big Triceratops head. So we're not moving back here at all, and we're not moving down at all either. So his head's locked in there. We can move it to the left, but it looks like his jaw is starting to hit his armor right there. So not too much. He can look left a little, he can look right a little, but not too much range of motion out of the head. We've got ball jointed shoulders, and you can almost lift them all the way up. We've got a cut at the bicep, so we can cut at the bicep, so he can maybe not really functioning. Slight movement at the bicep, but he's got such big guns that he just can't twist it all the way around. We've got single jointed elbows, and they go, let's see here. He's got an asymmetric armor, so we'll talk about both sides of his elbows. So this side, definitely less than 90. Go ahead and put it down like it. So less than 90, more than 45-degree angle. On the other side, different forearm armor, maybe closer to 45. So maybe, I'm sorry, no, his arm isn't all the way down to the side. There we go. That's even worse. But he's a big dude. He's got guns. They're getting in the way of his articulation, I guess. And let's see, legs, do the splits. So this big Triceratops can hit the splits better than he can bend his elbows. Kind of weird, all right? Then we've got a single joint at the knees, and they work actually, they're very functional as well. 90 degrees on that knee bend. And then we've got a rocker with a front-facing pin for pivoting at the ankle, and those are very good too. Those work very well. He has a tail at the back, and the tail can just spin around. So you can do however you want with that. All right. So let's check out now Triceraton's accessories. So first things first, I got to put on this vibro blade thing on his wrist. That looks really cool. Again, it's green, translucent. It's just shooting out of the wrist gauntlet. And let's see if we can get that pegged on there. Doing this live on the fly. As you saw, I just opened them up. So there we go. It's almost pegged in there all the way. I'm sure with a little bit more persuasion, I can get that on there better. Looks good. And then we've got his open hand, and his hand, the plastic, it's firm but pliable, and you can see his wrist thing is flopping around right now. We'll go ahead and just take that off for now. All right, let's put his gun in his hand. Looks really good. He's ready to gun down some turtles. And let's open up his other hand to put this other piece in here. Pry it in there. There we go. So now he's double gunning you. If that is a gun, I believe it's a gun. Maybe that's his neutron neuralizer or whatever they called it. But he's ready to throw down. He is ready for action, ready to find some new rats to eat. Now, I'm not seeing anywhere for people to plug in these grenades. So I guess they're just a sub in because he's got the grenades on his belt along with these two rats that are just hanging off of his belt. So I guess it's just a little pretend, hey, if you want to have him holding one of the grenades in his hand, he's got another grenade and he still has some more on his belt. Let's see, we've got this wrist computer. Let's go ahead and put that on. And I feel like both the wrist computer and the vibro blade go best on his left arm because his right arm has a lot more going on with the wrist armor. So it looks like it would just fit better on his left wrist because he doesn't have as much going on there with the wrist armor. So let's take this left-hand gun out. Let's go ahead and just pop the whole hand off. Easy enough. And let's put one of his fists in here. There we go. And we'll pop on his wrist computer. And his wrist computer has those pegs again. They might benefit from some warm water to really get them to lock in and sink into those peg holes. But it also feels like it's too big to really fit on there well. Is this the blunder in this, or is it supposed to go all the way up on his bicep? Because this is very loose. And it can't go all the way around in his bicep. I guess I can try his right arm. See if it goes around all that he's got going on with that. Maybe it is meant for his right arm. Well, I guess we'll fiddle-faddle with that, and I'll take some pictures to see how I go. It does look like maybe with a little more persuasion I can get it on this right arm. We'll check that out. Last but not least, we can look at his hands again. He's got his open hand. Go ahead and give him one of these expressive hands. He's going after the turtles. Probably put one of those grenades in there, yeah. And it looks like I put it in upside down, but you can see he holds it. It's upside down, but he can hold it. And then last now, for real last but not least, we've got his mask. Let's see if I can just slide that over without unbuckling it. And it looks like you pretty much can. Probably get that over his back better as well. But he looks pretty cool with this mask over his mouth. Now that's something that I don't recall from the vintage figure. We can go ahead and plug the rebreather end right into his belt. So he's decked out and he's ready to go and look badass on my turtle shelf. I'm really happy. I've had him forever, probably since he actually came out, and I just never have gotten around to opening him. So I'm really excited for this new to me Super 7 Ultimates figure and how he'll look on my shelf here in the background. So guys, I'm gonna go take some pictures, do some overlays, do all that stuff, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for joining. Peace.